What up, YouTube? 20 most terrifying moments in NBA history.
These are the 20 most terrifying moments in NBA history.
We are being asked to slowly and calmly evacuate the building.
He's struggling with his balance right now. He is shaken up big time.
And first, Bismack Biyombo left fans horrified.
And Biombo just sort of collapses and hits the floor in immediate concern.
That was terrifying. And so was Corey Brewer's nightmare at number 19, because an easy dunk had everyone thinking they were about to witness a funeral.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
That was a hard fall right there.
Left
Ooh, did
Eye
a
was
flip.
terrified, just like the fans at number 18, because during the middle of NBA Summer League, the entire stadium rumbled.
And we can feel tremors here in the building. The score clock is shifting ever so slightly.
So people are heading to the exits as we speak.
But number 17 was even scarier, because Marquise Daniels went face first into a blackout.
Both ends of the floor.
Foul on Arenas. Went into Arenas.
Just out of nowhere.
But that's not the only terrifying moment.
Snapped his neck a little bit. What the fuck?
Until he was on the brink of death.
And right there, obviously, in some kind of real pain and discomfort. They put him out on his back for a bit and continue to work on him right now.
Luckily, everything was fine. But at number 15, New Orleans Noel took the terror to the next level. See, a routine block had him carried out on a stretcher.
You see that as the head got cocked back thanks to the forearm, and then he hit his head.
Man, that was hard to see. But look, sometimes it's not even players who are in trouble. Because at number 14, Dennis Rodman went off at a cameraman.
Hit the cameraman. He was really upset. Really upset. Went up in the air, came down on the camera. You thought he sprained his ankle.
But things got even more terrifying in the NBA. Just as Rocky the Mountain Lion at number 13.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Luckily, dude just passed out. But number 12 took a live mishap to the limit. Because the Hawks announcer was on live TV when he lost consciousness.
Every night, and he feels like he's belonged. So
Not real.
kids should have a really good.
But if that was
Just
terrifying,
malfunctioning.
number 11, Gordon Hayward went through hell. Look, it was Hayward's first game with the Celtics. And as he went up for a dunk,
Nah, it was really
he
the
came down
first
the worst
game.
way possible.
Oh my goodness! Hayward came down so hard. Okay, Hayward broke his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. Hayward has broken his leg, and that is how quickly.
You just never return from that too.
This is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh! I mean, and not a whole lot of contact. Really, just felt awkward.
That's an injury people will never forget. But it was nothing like the punishment the player at number 10 took. I'm talking about a moment that went down as one of the most remembered horrors in NBA history. See, in 1977, a fight broke out between the Rockets and Lakers. Now, Rudy Tomjanovich ran out to break up the fight.
Damn, Rockets and Lakers really
When
just
he saw another
beef
body
for
running
real.
after him, he swung
Texas,
hard. Now, his
the
punch
Lakers,
did
they
damage
mean.
beyond belief. Because Rudy barely made it to the hospital in time to stay alive. I mean, dude fractured his skull, broke his jaw and nose, and caused fluid to leak into his brain. And his emergency room surgery ended his all-star trajectory right there. But things got even scarier at number 9, because Lou Williams had to think fast before he was shot. See, Lou was just chilling in his car when someone knocked on his window with a surprise.
He U-turned. I looked down at my phone at the light. I just heard click, click, click. Somebody knock on my window. I look up. Bro got the gun. I don't know why, but I rolled the window down. That's just what my mind took me. I rolled the window down. He like, get out the car. And I said, huh? And when I said, huh, he looked at me. He said, Lou Will? Can't even do it to you, bro.
And if Lou wanted to gun out his way, he needed to tell this guy something fast. So his defense became McDonald's.
He said, man, I just got out of jail. Only thing I got is a bus ticket, bro. I'm out here starving. I was just thinking on my feet. I said, look, bro, it's a McDonald's right there. You meet me at the McDonald's. I'll buy you whatever you want. He said, all right, cool. So my first thought was, do I let him get in my car? I was like, hell no. So I started driving first.
Yeah.
And I watched him running across the street to the McDonald's. So while he running to the McDonald's, I called my man like, yo, pull back up. I'm like, pull up to the McDonald's. Pull up to the McDonald's. They made the story like I sat down and ate with him. Nah, hell no. The motherfucker ordered food. I swiped my car.
Yeah.
I shook his hand. I said, God bless, bro, but this ain't the way.
Yeah.
And by that time, my man was walking in McDonald's like I.
Yeah.
But if you think that's terrifying, the player at number 8 is still lucky to be here.
McDonald's really saved his life and
The next
hooping.
big thing in the NBA. The guy but on the streets. Because Jay violated his team contract to ride his Yamaha R6 model motorcycle, and after revving his engine to impress his friend, he went on a straight crash course.
And I just got a new muffler on my bike. And as I was pulling away, I revved my engine because I, for some reason, wanted to show off to Kevin. Being on a billboard on I-90 apparently wasn't big enough for my ego. On the third rev, in the middle of the rev, I heard the bike go click, click. The bike popped up on me. It slipped into gear, and I should have let go of the bike at that given moment, but it was all about control for me. I just bought this new bike. I wanted to control, and the next thing you know, I was headed towards a utility pole going 65, 70 miles per hour, and I tried to turn the bike at the last second, but I wasn't able to get out of my own way, and the pole flipped the whole left side of my body, and next thing I know, I'm laying on the grassy knoll area between the sidewalk and the curb. My chest is laying on it as if I'm laying on my stomach.
Who even is this guy?
Pushed up against my navel, and my legs are laying on the street as if I'm laying on my side, and every time I
Damn.
my leg,
He just crashed out, showing off for the hoes. That's why you're gonna need to be careful what y'all be doing for the hoes.
my soul just told me I threw it all away, and I started screaming that out.
The fine shits.
The impact left him with severe injuries, shattered pelvis, 3 torn ligaments in his knee, and nerve damage to his leg. Doctors weren't just questioning if he played basketball again, they weren't sure he walked.
My right foot, I think about pulling up when I walk. With my left foot, I think about pulling inward. So essentially, when I walk, it's like this. So, I mean, to retrain yourself how to walk like that, and then let alone try to run or it becomes second nature, it took a long time.
From a future all-star to a man who would have to rebuild his life. But for number 7, 17,000 fans almost witnessed death. See, in 2009, a magician by the name of Lady Houdini put herself through a torture chamber that had everyone on the edge of their
Nah, so that guy Kai Cenat had on his shit, just the sisters just be doing this. They don't be like that. I mean, this ain't even magic for real. It's like an escape. Damn, she right there just passing out.
That was a close call, but Nate Robinson was even more helpless at number 6. See, Nate had a career that could only be described as full of heart. He was a 5'9", 3-time slam dunk champion and had an energy that never quit. But behind all that jump out the building dunking, Nate was quietly battling something much scary. And Nate avoided these issues while being bounced around the league and making huge plays. But his health issues couldn't be avoided.
And I always rock with Nate. I found it cool that he would do the dunk contest.
Pretty high, and they ran tests and did a whole bunch of stuff and seen that my kidneys were failing. And I always was healthy. When I was a kid, I always was healthy. Growing up, never was sick. Always had good health. And there were times where I got sick and I was just throwing up and I couldn't control what was going on, and they had to put me in the hospital for a couple days, and I would come out feeling greater than I've ever felt before. So I just kept dealing with the routine over the years.
Now, after Nate stopped playing, his kidneys got worse by the day. Without a transplant, his time is slipping away. But look, for number 5, Gustavo Sheffilosia and Chris Copeland found themselves caught in one of the most disastrous nights the NBA has ever seen. See, Copeland got into an argument with a troublemaker that spiraled out of control. Both Copeland and his fiancée were viciously stabbed, leaving their blood leaking into the pavement.
That's Copeland from the Indiana Pacers, man. I knew he looked familiar. I'm like, damn, bro.
Now, Copeland and his fiancée were rushed to the hospital. And while this was going on, Dabo was facing his most terrifying enemy yet. Because after the club was shut down, one wrong move, and Cephalosha suffered the worst injury of his career.
What happened?
The scuffle left him with a broken leg and nerve damage that needed surgery immediately.
One of the officers came from behind and kicked me in the neck.
They just broke that shit?
As well.
Yeah, it was a serious injury.
Now, the effects from the injury were
Damn.
Cephalosha was never the same player, so he was out.
Damn, so that's why he just disappeared? Nah, that police a bitch. She just ruined his career. He was low-key good, too.
See, his struggle to return from injury marked the beginning of the end of his playing days. But at least they got to keep their lives, because Dražen Petrovic wasn't so lucky. Because we got to talk about how the Mozart of basketball had the most tragic ending to a career ever. See, this guy wasn't just any NBA player. He was a guy putting Europe on the map in the league. And by 1993, he was lighting it up for the New Jersey Nets, fresh off averaging 22 points a game. Dude was making defenders look silly, even Michael Jordan.
The steal by Petrovic. To Petrovic. Double clutch.
Buggy.
Yeah, bro was really like that. But just as he was about to hit his prime, tragedy did not. It 1993, Drazen was riding shotgun in a car with his girlfriend, cruising through Germany. The roads were slick, and in one terrifying moment, the car slammed into a truck. Drazen, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt, was killed on impact.
Yeah, driving in the rain is annoying, bro. I hate that shit.
Yet, suddenly, he was gone. But look, we've reached the top 3. So these moments aren't just terrifying, they're scary. And at number 3, we got the most chilling disappearance the world has ever heard of. See, after helping the Chicago Bulls win a championship in 1997, Bison Dell decided to step away from basketball while he was still in his prime. I mean, most guys would kill for his career, but Bison...
Why were a lot of people back then doing that?
And he eventually bought a catamaran, said he'd sail on the open ocean. But in 2002, during one of his voyages in the South Pacific, things took a dark turn. Because Bison, his girlfriend Serena, the boat's captain, and his brother Miles DeBoer were all aboard on the boat. And then, poof, they vanished. For weeks, no one heard
I mean, I guess they didn't have that much millions like they do now. That's why they were just doing weird shit back then.
And when authorities closed in, Miles fled to Mexico, where he ultimately took his own life. But not before confessing. He admitted there had been a violent fight on the boat, and Bison, Serena, and the captain never made it out alive. To this day, their bodies have never been found. Those family issues hit deep. And at number 2, we have even more insane family drama. Because we got to talk about one of the most haunting stories the NBA has ever seen. See, Lorenzen Wright wasn't just a player, he was a hometown hero. A Memphis legend who played 13 seasons in the league, known for his hustle, heart, and love for his community. But in July 2010...
Now, how do you even know these stories?
Days later, that desperation turned into horror, as his body was discovered in a wooded area outside of Memphis. The details were brutal. He had been shot multiple times, execution style. But even more chilling, a 911 call he made the night of his murder, where you could hear the terror.
Georgetown 911, where's your emergency? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Now, for 7 years, his case went cold. No suspects, no arrests, just an eerie silence surrounding his death. But in 2017, the truth finally began to unravel. Because police found the murder weapon in a nearby lake, and it led them straight to Lorenzen's ex-wife, Shira Wright, and her accomplice, Billy Ray Turner.
Have any part in Lorenzen's murder?
And at first, I'm a wife, then I'm a mother, and then thirdly, I'm an author. The law enforcement should do what's best to find out who's the killer.
You understand obviously why I had to ask that.
I do, but I'm a wife, a mother, and an author. I let people do what they're good at doing, and I'm just gonna do what I'm good at doing. They need to spend time and focus and find out what happened to him. We all need to know.
It turned out that his former lover had orchestrated the entire thing, hiring Turner to carry out the hit as a part of a twisted plot to cash in on Lorenzen's wife's insurance for millions. A betrayal so cold it sent shivers down
Shawty
his spine.
did all of that
Cheered them on.
for
But look,
clout.
we've hit the final moment on our list. This
Why she kind of bad though? It's always the bad ones that be crazy, huh? She look bad as hell right there.
so cold it sent shivers.
Shit, I would have fell in love with her back then, bro. She look fine as fuck. What the fuck?
Everyone who's ever cheered him on. But look, we've hit the final moment on our list. This one still
Kobe, number 1?
Kobe Bryant wasn't just an NBA legend. He was basketball royalty. 5 rings, countless unforgettable moments, and a mentality that is
Oh, it's gonna be when he
He was the kind
cries.
of guy you thought was untouchable, immortal even. But on January 26,
Shit.
2020, the world came to a standstill. Because Kobe
Nah, it was crazy because I was close to meeting him.
helicopter headed to a basketball tournament. It was just another day for the mama. A quick flight to save time. Something he'd done countless times before. This time, tragedy struck. In the dense morning fog over Calabasas, California, the helicopter lost control and crashed into a hillside. There were no survivors. For hours, people refused to believe it. Kobe Bryant gone? It didn't feel real. And when it was confirmed, the heartbreak was immeasurable.
Obviously trying to make sense of what has happened. Tim Duncan, who had so many great battles with your Lakers, Brian, in the playoffs, Becky Hammond, Greg Popovich. Just a tough day all around.
The man who gave us an 81-point game, clutch shots, and 20 years of greatness was gone. For the first day on the floor, NBA players honored their superhero by letting the 24-second shot clock reach the heavens.
And like every team has done in every game this week. They will take a 24-second violation. Each team will do so, or perhaps an 8-second on the second team, in tribute to Kobe Bryant's 2 retired jerseys, number 24 and number 8.
Tragedy didn't just rock the basketball world, it rocked everyone. From fans to players to even those who didn't follow sports. Grief was universal. The thought of Kobe and Gianna, a father and daughter, taken so suddenly.
Nah, that shit was shocking, bro.
Too much to bear.
Rest in peace, the GOAT.